Ang unang tip ko sa inyo guys ay Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, ang gagawin natin is nasa title naman na ang mga tips na makatulong if you're planning to take the licensure for deck officers or the OIC NW. So without further ado, simulan na natin yan sa tip number 1. The environment. Mahalaga yung environment for me kasi you need na free ka sa mga noise, sa distractions, sa utos kung pwede din.
Masipag kami, hindi kami tamad, hindi kami kagaya mo.
Kidding aside, yung environment na wala ka ibang gagawin kundi yung pag-review mo lang. Yung may mga budget, they do their review sa mga cafe kasi bukod sa tahimik, the surrounding is giving productive vibes lalo na pag may nakikita ka din nag-aaral o mga nagla-laptop.
Sana all.
That's why for me, importante talaga yung place to review. If wala ka namang budget, an isolated place sa bahay nyo will do as long as you are free sa mga distractions na sinabi ko. Next tip is number 2, enough time to review. Ito talaga yung pagkakamali ng karamihan, including me. Hindi dapat natin pinoprocrastinate yung exam. You should give enough time to review kasi number 1, napakadami talagang babasahin, and number 2 is need mo talaga siyang intindihin. Hindi mo lang siya basta kakabisaduhin. It's not like any other exam na iscan mo lang, okay na. You need to focus and analyze, and that's as my tip number 3. Yung reviewer natin, hindi siya basta-basta binabasa at tinatandaan lang. You need to focus on the words, punctuations, and kung paano siya tinatanong. You need to analyze as well kasi sometimes it's like the same question but has a different answers. So take note on that. My next tip is time of review. There are studies na mas maganda mag-review between 10 AM to 2 PM. May mga nagsasabi din na 4 PM to 8 PM.
Bola lang yan.
The thing is, it's up to you kung kailan sa tingin mo what time nagana yung utak mo. That will be your time to review. Kasi hindi mo din naman ma-absorb if sa tingin mo hindi gumagana yung mga critical thinking skills, analytical skills, etc. Hindi pwedeng whole day ka nagbabasa, and that will lead to my next tip. Avoid over-reviewing. Kasi guys, yung utak natin is napapagod din yan. And kapag pagod na yan, kahit anong basa mo, kahit anong intindi mo, it will not be the same as kung fresh and well-rested yung utak natin. Kaya, know when to rest and know when to continue.
Oh. Wow.
Next tip is use as much resources. Ba't ko nasabi yun? Kasi ako, I have my Compman app and the CRP. I do scanning of questions sa mga CRP kasi mas konti yung questions doon compared sa Compman. Then after ko ma-scan yung CRP, I will do assessment and practice mode sa Compman app. Yung assessment mode sa Compman app is like you are examining tapos lalabas sa dulo yung mga sagot. And then, yung mga mali ko doon is isusulat ko and I will focus on those questions. Bali, per competence ko siya ginagawa. So, for the whole time of my review, ganun lang ginagawa ko pa ulit-ulit. I didn't stop sa mga reviewers na hawak ko. I also use GCs or group chats na nag-uusap regarding sa exam. Nagbibigay sila doon ng mga tips and advices kung mag-exam ka. And I use that as well to add something sa utak ko. Next tip is surprise questions.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Expect surprise questions. Napakadaming nadali na dyan, pati na rin ako.
Ay, tanga mo!
Hindi lahat ng lalabas sa exam is nasa reviewer. You will know instantly if nasa reviewer or surprise questions, especially if master mo naman na yung binigay na reviewer. Since I could say may 2 to 3 questions na surprise, so you should really master the reviewer at least 80 to 90% or even 100% kung kaya mo gawin sa reviewer mo. Kasi in that case, kahit siguro magkamali ka sa surprise question is you will pass.
Oh my God! Wow!
Next tip. Ito para sa akin lang naman. Take the easiest to hardest competence for you. Why? To avoid distractions. Kasi sometimes, pag nadaanan mo agad yung mga hirap na questions, chances are, malolow moral ka na agad and the easier questions might be affected as well.
Di ko alam kung tama ba ito.
Wish 1075.
Kaya tip ko lang is unahin mo yung mga feeling mo madali lang bago may take yung mga mahirap kasi yung exam is it's up to you kung anong competence yung mga unahin mo. Second to the last tip, do not mind other examinees. Pag nandun ka na sa waiting area ng exam is wag mo nang papansinin yung mga bulong-bulungan or yung mga nag-review pa.
Naghahanap lang ng tama yan.
Kasi pwede ka ding maguluhan kung sa ano bigla yung mga sinasabi nila, so stick with what you have studied. Always trust yourself na tama yung mga nireview mo. And last but not the least, the rest and pray. Mga 1 to 2 days prior exam, huwag ka na mag-review. Ipahinga mo yung utak mo. Kasi once na overloaded yung utak mo until the day of your exam, magkakalabo-labo na yung mga information. Kaya important talaga to give time to rest your brain. And if time allows, go to church or go to somewhere para makapagdasal ka ng matahimik. And kapag nandun ka na, nakaupo ka na sa upuan mo kung saan ka mag-exam, pray before commencing the exam and He will guide you. So yun yung mga tips and advices na I personally prepared and sana nakatulong. And lastly, good luck sa mga magte-take na exam. See you sa dagat.